swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out, but you let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a nigga running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip, ask for a call while you ride that dick. You really ain't never got him looking for a thing. You already made his mind up.
It is almost 5 o'clock in the morning. I know it's very dark in here. I don't have a light on currently, but today has been a long day. Today was my first day filming for Vlogmas, and I'm still trying to work out the kinks with my editing and things like that. But that's a story for a whole nother day. I'll do that. I'll talk about that later on today. But Vlogmas has just been very hard for me, but I'm gonna keep pushing because I can do it. So I'm just getting finished editing my video. I'm actually uploading it to YouTube right now. Yeah, I planned on getting it done before December 2nd. I'm just gonna drop 2 videos in one day. So my Vlogmas day 1 is gonna drop on December 2nd, and hopefully my Vlogmas day 2 will drop on December 2nd as well. I don't want it to be December 3rd, you know, if that makes sense. But yeah, good night. So hey guys, I know it's probably hours I'm late in here, but I'm just now starting my day. It's like 1:47. I'm about to get in the shower now, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the products that I'm gonna use in the shower, you know, like a little body routine or whatever. And then yeah, okay, so I'm gonna stop this video to see if I can hear myself talking, and if I can't, it's no point in recording. Okay, so the first product I use when I get in the shower, first when I'm in the shower, I wash my hands with my Dove soap, you know, just to clean my hands. And then I go in with my honey pot, shake it up, spray it 3 times. And this is a sensitive foamy vaginal cleaning wash. Okay, let me say this. I have never been into vaginal washes. I really think it's terrible for you. But then I seen it on YouTube, and it was like it's black owned and da 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 da. So I was like, I gotta try it. So I was looking at the ingredients and stuff, and it all natural. This product is organic. It's actually a really good product. I have no complaints about it. And I just use a regular, I don't have the box, but I just use a regular bar of soap, like the Dove Sensitive Skin Unscented, and that's it. And the vaginal wash is unscented as well. Good afternoon. So it is 2:16 and I have been asleep. That's a lie. I have not been asleep all day, y'all. I woke up early. I got up for my class. I did some work. Yeah, I did some work. I was actually being productive today. I just want to thank God for getting me up. First, I gotta light my candle before I even start talking, because everybody knows I lit my candles. This is the candle Gingham from Bath and Body Works. Okay, we love to see it, y'all. It's a fly in here, like a net. Y'all see that? We're gonna set that aside. And y'all wanna know something? I actually just learned this. Oh, first we got us some Chipotle. Shout out to Asa. Okay, so yeah, shout out to Ace, really pimping for the Chipotle. And y'all know Chipotle is my favorite, my all-time favorite. Y'all, I just really can't wait until my room is done so we can start doing videos in my room. But it's not done yet. I was looking at this girl and how her room was set up, and I was like, oh. Well, her recording station was set up, and I was like, I like that.
But y'all, now that I'm doing YouTube, I feel like I should have got a futon. So I feel like I should have got a futon, because if you think about it, my room is really just gonna be my recording studio. You know, I'm gonna talk to my mother about that and see if I can find me some cute futons so I can do my we got this in the bag, girl. Okay, but let me just tell y'all about this ring light right here. This ring light was $30. It's so small, like so small and cute, and it just really gives off a good lighting. Like, it just, the lighting hits me very well. Like, I love it. But I think we should just talk about more serious matters. A friend of mine said I should address why I don't want to go to college, so I guess that's what we'll do instead of the wish list. Christmas is kind of, it's kind of not pointless, but it's not as exciting anymore. Now that we're older, we don't get as many gifts as we used to get. Some people don't even get gifts at all anymore. I am one of the lucky few that still get gifts. I keep trying to bribe my father, y'all. I'm trying to get my father to give me $500, but we'll see how that go, because he ain't going for it, but it's cool. Back to what I was saying. A friend of mine had told me that I should express why I don't want to go to college. So I'm going to get into that. I've never been the smartest kid in school, ever. That was never me. I'm not stupid now. I'm not stupid. I can tell you that. I can grasp a concept, but when it comes to remembering or testing, that's where my problem is. I think my main problem is standardized testings and things like that. I don't know. I think I work myself up so bad that I just can't focus. And, you know, I don't know if it's everywhere, but the schools that I've been to, my classes were always pretty rowdy. We're not rowdy, you know? So when it's time to test and everybody's quiet, it's just like, why y'all so quiet? Like, I just can't think, because I'm so used to the environment of it just being rowdy and all this other stuff. And it's so crazy, because it's like, that's just what I'm used to. But yeah, that's that. And, you know, when you think about standardized tests and stuff, my teachers always tell me, like, this system is built to fail black kids. I had a teacher that always said that it's built to fail black kids. It's evident. A teacher told me that when you test, you know, when you read the stories in the beginning of the test, they're usually pretty bland, very boring, hard to catch the reader's attention. It's not something you would want to read, you know? And they do that on purpose. Like, she was just saying how, and it really makes a lot of sense. Maryland, we don't have a lot of farms and things like that. So why would you put a story about a farm and all this other stuff on our test? Like, we're supposed to engage in that, you know? It just didn't make sense. So she was like, sorry, I thought that bag was on fire. They do that to distract you. And it's like, if you go to public school, how many white kids are in your class, you know? And if they are in your class, they're in some type of program or something. Well, no. Let me not say that. It's not too many white kids in your class if you go to public schools. they're usually in private schools, and everybody knows private schools have the best education because the county can't really enforce what they learn and what they do in private schools, because you know they're private schools. I think they still have to stay on like the same curriculum. No, I don't think they do. But I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, if you think about college, it's like you're going for 4 years. 4 years of your life. You get the best experience. You meet your best friends. And that's the part I don't want to miss out on. But it's like you're coming straight from high school. You just have such freedom. And, you know, so many people fail college because they go out there and it's just like they're not ready yet. And I guess you won't know until you try, but I'm the type of person, like, I'm not like the persuasive type. You can't persuade me to do a lot of things. I have a strong mind of my own, but I'm very lazy and I procrastinate a lot. So I feel like college wouldn't work out for me. I can barely do regular school. How am I going to go to college? Okay, I'm not interested in none of that stuff. But I had this conversation with my best friend and she was just telling me, well, it may be different in college because you are only going to classes that focus on your major. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense, and I agree. But what happens when you don't get that internship, or you get that internship for your major and you don't get the job? Or you do get the job, but it's like you're going these 4 years, you're getting this piece of paper, 4 to 8, however many years you're doing. You get this piece of paper and it's like, I feel like it don't really mean nothing unless it's like a doctorate's degree to big corporations and things like that. And it's like all of these jobs that you go to college for, it's like they're so freaking whitewashed. It's like a black woman or a black man can go into Microsoft and try to get a job, and there could be a white man and a white woman competing against them. The black people could have the highest of the highest expertise in electronics and things like that, and they'll still choose the white people. So it's just like, I would rather work for myself, you know? College isn't guaranteed. It puts you in a lot of debt. And I'm not saying college is a terrible thing to do, because there's some people who go to college and they make that money. They become doctors, they become police officers, like forensic scientists. And recently is when I decided I wasn't going to go to college, because the plan was for me to go to college in Clark. Go to Clark in Atlanta. I love that school. I really want to go to that school. And this is when I wanted to be a forensic scientist. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to work with the police. So I'm not interested. Now I'm just focused on this nursing thing. Like just becoming a radiology technician and a real estate agent. Those are like my 2 top jobs. I want to do both, because real estate can be so hit or miss sometimes that you probably shouldn't just be a real estate agent. And if you are, that's good, but I just feel like you should have some type of job on the side, because what's going to happen when you don't sell houses? Because you don't sell houses every day. Yeah, so college is just not for me. College may be for you. It's a lot of my friends that if they said they wasn't going to college, I'd probably punch them in their face, because they have a lot to offer to this world. I have a lot to offer to this world, but not educational wise. I just feel like all the stuff we learn in school is dumb. Y'all, I wish, it's not really many ways I can explain it. It's just, school is whitewashed, and if you don't see it, you crazy. You can't. It's like society says to be successful, you have to be a doctor. To be successful, you have to be a nurse. I mean, not a nurse. To be successful, you have to have a doctor. It's just so many expectations, and it's just like, why can't I be an artist? Why can't I be a singer? Why can't I be a dancer? Nobody talks about those type of careers. In school, I feel like there should be more programs and more, just a lot of things. And I know they say like, oh yeah, well, it's based off of how much money the county gives for the education, but I'm like, this is our lives. Like, we should be out protesting or doing something. It's no way that we should just be sitting around and allowing this. But it's like, who am I? I don't know what to do. None of the careers that I want to do require college anyway. It may be nice to have it just in case, but I will go to community college and get my associate's degree. I just don't want to go. I feel like I wouldn't do well in college. I could just see me now just being so stressed out from deadlines, missing work, not waking up on time for school, just so much. And college may never even be the same after COVID. It may never be the same. High school may never be the same. We may not even have prom, God forbid, but I don't know. I mean, we kind of have took away the importance of this pandemic, but it's like, we may be wearing masks forever. I don't want to wear a mask forever, you know what I mean? It's like, this has really changed a lot of stuff. We shouldn't go into a panic, because clearly Americans don't know how to panic, because when they panic, they buy toilet paper. That's all I have, honestly. Until we meet again.